Alright, good morning everybody. Just wanted to go over a few things that went down yesterday and part of what happened last week. So everybody knows we are now in the beginnings of month 2 of the Trump shutdown. And month 2 of Donald Trump blaming the Democrats when he said he wouldn't do that. He was going to own this shutdown. And much like the sniveling little weasel that he is, of course he lied. He's not taking any responsibility for it. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? All right. So, yet again, another week of Donald Trump saying he wants a wall. He wants his racist monument. He's still not getting it. Another week of the House of Representatives passing bills to start getting portions of the government funded and getting it open. Another week of Mitch McConnell refusing to bring those bills that started in the House of Representatives to the Senate floor for a vote. Depending on the news organization you hearing from, pretty much almost all of them are reporting this. Even Shepard Smith on Fox News is reporting this. That if it were to get to the Senate, that they would have enough votes to pass it, and if and when Donald Trump vetoes it, they would have enough votes to override his veto. So, of course, Mitch McConnell being in Trump's back pocket makes me wonder what they've got on him. He doesn't even bother bringing the bills to vote. So far, you got 9 attempts. And, which will also probably have a few more attempts that are coming from the House of Representatives this week. The BuzzFeed report came out, what was that, Thursday or Friday or something like that, stating that Donald Trump had gotten with Cohen to lie to Congress. Just going to say this. Now, Robert Mueller has come out, and his investigators, people associated with his investigative team, already said that there are inaccuracies in the report. They did not deny that the report is accurate in any way, shape, or form. So, it leads me to believe, okay, maybe there are some inaccuracies. Maybe there is some truth to this. If there is any truth to this, he has now reached just cause to do an impeachment for obstruction of justice. If any portion of that is true. On the same day that BuzzFeed report came out, you had the White House admit that it really does not know how many families they separated at the border. Meaning they do not know how many kids were separated from their parents. They estimate in the thousands. And that they do not know where a lot of those kids are now. How do you not know? And that just slipped all the way by everybody. Figures that a big piece of news comes out, then the White House would slip something like that out there. Almost as a distraction, hoping people will not see it. They've done it before. They continue to do it. They've been doing it for the longest. No surprise there. And then you had Rudy Giuliani. I don't know if any of you guys caught the morning news shows yesterday. Giuliani goes on the Chuck Todd show. It's on NBC. forgive me, but I do not know the name of this show. Admits that Trump and the Trump campaign were talking to the Russians going into October and November. All throughout November. But he campaigned saying he had no dealings with the Russians. But Rudy Giuliani just admitted he did in trying to get that Trump Tower in Moscow. Into November. Up until the day of voting. And hell, if it's through the month of November, after he became president-elect. What does that tell you? Nothing good. Nothing good. And if Rudy Giuliani hadn't done enough later on in the show, then he did his typical, if he didn't do it, he didn't do it. But if he did do it, it's not a crime. And then he literally said on the Chuck Todd, told Chuck Todd, well, if he did do it, it's not a really serious crime. It's not like he busted somebody's kneecaps or threatened somebody's kids. His words. Where there's smoke, there's fire, folks. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And then he went on CNN and Jake Tapper and just echoed a lot of the other same crap and almost basically admitting that Trump did do this. Trump did do it, but it's not a crime. Oh, it is a crime, but it's not a serious crime. If I was Trump, I'd be getting rid of Rudy Giuliani. He's doing a great job at sometimes and a horrible job in some points. Good job because he's doing a lot of deflecting. Bad job because he's putting a lot of information out that I don't think that Trump should want out. But it is what it is. We've got a new week. Got a new week of crap. And now it's just a matter of, okay, what else is going to come out? This week should be interesting. Oh, and Mike Pence. Do not ever put Trump and Martin Luther King Jr. in the same sentence ever again. Trump is nothing like King. Never has been, never will be. Trump is a racist. He's an egotistical maniac. And if you're not some sort of immigrant hot model, or you're not giving him money, put money in his pocket, he does not care about you. Even more so if your skin color is a shade of brown. And we won't even bother discussing the Trump-Pelosi fiasco this week. All I will say is that Trump is an ass. And he put Pelosi's life in danger while heading into a war zone, or trying to head into a war zone to see our troops. Something he has refused to do over and over and over again. And the one time he did go was because he was goaded into it. He had to be shamed into it.